are hoodlums. I have one niece that absolutely loves limos.
Marco, I love you till my lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours. You're all mine. Hey, Michael. What's my least favorite Far Cry? Far Cry 6. Literally, I just took the shirt off and I throw it on my hope chest at the base of my bed and I just pick a shirt up.
Please explain to the laundry washer.
Yeah, you wash my clothes. They're asking me why am I wearing the same shirt from yesterday. It's like I just put. I actually have a whole thing of clean shirts right now. I just don't feel like walking back there to get them. I stream until I get tired. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. I don't know why I just thought about that song after somebody said, "Do you believe life after love?" Which is like a Cher song. Nobody that drinks soda would ever say drinking soda out of plastic is the best. The ideal way of drinking soda is you want a styrofoam cup with like crushed Sonic like ice. Hey Zeus, have you seen the new 2023 Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro? It looks awesome. Granted, it's 80K. Football is well and your weight loss is coming along if you're still doing it. I'm not doing the weight loss thing right now, but I'm sure it rides off the new like. Alright guys, here in the chat, here's something I want you guys to do, right? Give me something that's controversial. What's a statement that you believe that's controversial? No, you can't just say. You just can't be like, "Oh, this." You got to be like. Let me give you an example, right? Friday the 13th Part 5 is better than Friday the 13th Part 6. I'm a Catholic conservative and I work in the Washington Times. Would love to interview you. My DMs are open. I'll tell your story, Jordy. I'm sorry, Douglas. I just don't trust any kind of journalist anymore. So I have no interest in talking to journalists. My favorite PKA moment is when we had the Ryan Twin 20 dude and he didn't know what I looked like and I got him to go on a rant about how he hates fat people. And then I was sitting there dogpiling on fat people with him. And we had a little bonding moment to prove how much of an idiot he is. Do I like sausage and cane? Talking about like Vienna weenies and shit like that? Not really. The only Viennas I really like is the spicy ones, but even then, it's like eating really shitty fucking processed meat. I'm 500 pounds. I have to lose 100 pounds before they'll even consider me for gastric sleeve or bypass. Which one should I go for? I've always been overweight and I drive a truck for a living. Alright, so here's the real answer I'm going to give you. Two things. One, if you can't lose the 100 pounds and you don't want to wait, Dr. Carlos in Mexico will do you at 500 pounds. You just got to pay extra money. It's like an extra $2,000. Right? But it's in your best interest to lose the 100 pounds. One, it puts you in the right mindset. And two, it gives the doctor a greater chance of having a successful surgery. Because when you're as big as we are, you get a thing called fatty liver syndrome. Right? And it makes your liver hard because they have to literally pick your liver up and work around your liver. And the bigger your liver is, the harder it is for them to cut your stomach and do what they need to do and do it correctly. As for the gastric sleeve versus the bypass, if I had to do it again, I would go with the bypass. Mainly because the fact that the sleeve allows you to live a normal life afterwards, like you only got to take vitamins a year. it also allows you to slip back into the addiction that is sugar. And that's what happened to me. Drinking sweet tea, drinking soda, and things like that slowly allowed me to expand my stomach, get more calories, and reverse all the change. So it really comes down to this. Do you ever want to live like you're living now again? Go with the sleeve. But if you want to lose weight and keep it off, go with the bypass. Because bypass has a serious side effect because they cut the first like foot and a half of your intestines off. That first foot and a half of your intestines actually processes things like sugar. Your body can't process the sugar anymore. So what happens when your body gets sugar and it can't process it? It purges it. It's called the dumps. I mean, I can't give you the answer to bypass or things. I can only give you what my experience is and let you decide for yourself. Because it's not, because at the end of the day, I'm not the one that has to live with the choices. Will I still be able to eat fruit like grapefruit? Eventually, yes. Here's the thing, like, you won't be able to eat anything for like the first 2 or 3 months, but that sounds terrible, but you don't really have hunger. Like, when they cut your stomach out, they make it about the size of an egg, and it basically removes all the hunger inhibitors out of your stomach. There's like these nerve endings in your stomach that lets you know when it's empty and your body craves food. All those are gone, so you don't really get the desire to eat. You kind of got to remind yourself to eat. There was months where I'd eat like 400 calories a day because all I'd have was like my morning protein shake and like a chili at some point during the day. But eventually you'll be able to eat everything again. If you get the bypass, I don't know if you can have grapefruit because it has sugar in it. But with the bypass, you got to take vitamins for the rest of your life because you can't have certain things. And you have to get those things through bariatric vitamins. How can I find out more about him? The way to get access to like Dr. Carlos is you'll go through a place called Tijuana Bariatrics. If you email them, they will send you a packet and give you all the information. If you look at local hospitals near your home, they also will probably do bariatric seminars. I highly suggest that you take somebody with you because you're going to have trouble doing basic things for the first week or so, like tying your shoes and showering. So whoever you take with you needs to be comfortable with like possibly like helping you shower. And that's mainly from you being where they have to cut you in your abdomen. It's hard to bend down to like put your shoes on or properly shower yourself, like wash your legs and stuff. Yeah, I had a gastric sleeve surgery in 2018. Big ups, Pimp. Which protein shake do I take? I like Premier Protein. Like for flavor, price, and volume, Premier Protein in my opinion is the best set of protein shakes out there. I wouldn't say it's for nothing. I'm still around 60 to 70 pounds down from where I was at. And I still can't eat very much. Like I can eat more than I used to be able to eat. But I still can't eat a whole lot. So like I could still use my surgery as a tool if I got back on track. No, but like every time I eat something, I have to poop. Like every single time. If I eat 3 bites of a sandwich, I'm going to sit on the toilet. So like I have to plan if I eat something, if I'm out and about and I eat something, I have to plan that I'm going to be on the toilet within the hour. I'm pretty much at the point where I can't gain weight anymore. I mean, I could still gain weight if I sat here and drank milkshakes all day, but like I can't eat enough food in a 24-hour period to gain weight at this point. I know that sounds like bullshit, but like it's just it takes so long for me to eat. I'd have to literally go out of my way to try to gain weight at this point. I mean, we watch baseball together. Any tips on doing a no-death run on Dark Souls 1? All right, blimp song now, please. We might do it here in a little bit. Kind of getting sleepy.
Bailey's lit up like the force, she's a happy drunk. Come to Papa Big Mama, 'cause your daddy's drunk. I'm gonna pump it up. Goodyear blimp. Make you holler for $1, that's the way I pimp. Gold links and minks and shrimp dinners on the bayou. Them's all the things that I ain't gon' buy you. Like one of them freaky things. Hit it once, maybe every couple week things. Got no love, I ain't got riches. I don't roll vogue, I don't pop switches. I got no game, can't reward you. But if you want a long one, baby, got one for... Yeah, it's a Kid Rock song. I mean, like... But, like, it's one of those, like, deep tracks from Kid Rock. And I don't know why I ever learned the song. I know the song word for word.
Yeah, I should be going on PK. It'll probably be sometime in September, though. What are you looking at me? I got those yesterday from the store when you go, oh, I didn't want nothing from the store. Do you really want the ice cream? Because you've been so good today. And I'm not trying to be mean to her. I'm just trying to keep her on track because I'm a fat piece of shit. And like she's made all the right choices all day today. And then like she will like collapse at the very end of the day and make bad choices. Dude, I was 472 pounds. Like that's on the door 500. And I know all about 500 pounds. It's like people say, like, is the surgery worth it? Like, even now, I can still do things I want to do. Like, I can walk. I can, bend up and down. I can climb in and out the back of my truck. I couldn't do that when I was almost 500 pounds. Because, like, what people don't understand, when you get to 500 pounds, everything hurts. Your knees hurt. You got to warm your body up like it's an old Buick when you try to get out of bed. Like, getting in and out of a truck hurts. Like walking to the mailbox is, something you have to mentally prepare yourself for. Because unlike a lot of people that are like 500 pounds, our body's accustomed to carrying the weight, but it's not used to carrying it for very long. Like it's still like somebody picking up, as like I always said, try picking up 70 pounds of extra weight every time you stand up. And do that every day of your life. And that's what being an overweight person is like. I am 415 pounds right now. How long do I feel comfortable walking for? I can walk about 2 miles before it starts to affect me. And that can go up or down depending if it's uphill or downhill. Oh, I don't do enough steps a day. Like generally, like my steps are like 1,500 a day or some shit like that. If on an average day, I sleep a lot. But I like me and my wife went to Walmart yesterday. I walked all around Walmart and everything pain free. Yeah, it will change your life, man. Like I got down to 330 in the first 8 months or so, and I was a completely different person. I had my sex drive back. I wanted to be outside. I wanted to do things. I wanted to be active, and I miss that a little bit. You're like 35 pounds away from being like what doctors consider like normal. What can I say? Stress is a hell of a drug. And I know I said I don't eat when I'm stressed out just the other day. But like there's levels to this shit, dude. There's normal stress and then there's hyper stress. Normal stress I can eat with. Hyper stress I pretty much shut down. Can you describe hyper stress? Not on stream. I mean, I can... Not on stream. See you guys later. Looks like this stream's getting deleted.